Some Call of Duty titles on the PS3 have issues preventing players from just hopping on the game and playing multiplayer. Today we're going to be covering every Call of Duty, if it has any issues, and if it does have issues, how to resolve them. This video will be split into chapters so you can skip straight to the COD you are having issues with, but because of this I will be repeating information if necessary, though I will try to keep it brief while not losing any detail. And before we get started, I would like to recommend joining the P3CC Discord. Their link is in the description. There you can get extra help in performing some of these fixes, and generally there's loads of people there that can help with anything to do with the PS3. It's a great community, you should join. Get ready for a lot of information. So starting off with Call of Duty Classic, this game has no issues. This game just works. You can load it up and just play. Call of Duty 3 has no issues. You can load it up and just play. And this game does have something unique. It actually does have custom servers. And when you play on these custom servers, you can actually play with RPCS3 players. So in other words, PS3 and RPCS3 players can play together. And to connect to these servers, the only thing you need to do is change the DNS of your console or emulator. I have put the DNS to the custom servers as well as a link to their Discord in the description. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This game is close to having no issues, but it does unfortunately have one that actually goes back to when it first came out. Occasionally, when you go into multiplayer and click find game, the message download game settings will appear, and this should always appear. However, sometimes it will get stuck. This happens because the game is trying to request port 3074, but your router is not able to provide it, most likely because UPnP has given it to another device on your network, such as another PS3 or someone playing a newer Call of Duty on a newer console like a PS5 or even PC, since they all use port 3074. Quickest way to resolve this is to just restart your router. It will clear those UPnP sessions, and the next time you load up the game, it should just work. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can avoid restarting the router by manually just clearing the UPnP sessions, but not all routers support this feature, so it's just quicker just to restart the router. If that doesn't work, then it's possible that you've already set up a port forward for 3074 to another device, maybe a newer device like your PS5. Remove the port forward, restart the router, and you should be good to go. Or if you want to stop this from happening altogether and not rely on UPnP, you can port forward 3074 to your PS3 and then it will have no issue grabbing it. At least it shouldn't. Obviously, if it does, just restart the router and that should fix it. Just be aware that if you port forward 3074 to your PS3, any other device trying to get onto COD will likely end up with a strict NAT type or may not be able to get on at all. You can find loads of tutorials on how to port forward on YouTube. Just be aware that the process of how to do it will vary depending on your router. For example, if you are with EE and have an EE router, try to find a tutorial on how to port forward on an EE router. If you find a tutorial on a Virgin Media router, their web interface is going to be different to your web interface, so you may end up getting lost. World at War has no issues at all. You can play multiplayer, zombies, campaign, co-op campaign, there is no issue. Modern Warfare 2 is unfortunately affected by the PSN name change update from 2019. In order to experience no issues with Modern Warfare 2, you need to have a PSN account that is older than the PSN name change update from 2019, has not had its username changed, and has actually played Modern Warfare 2 before. If you do not meet that criteria, then you can still play Modern Warfare 2, but every time you log off the game, your stats will reset. So it doesn't matter if you got to level 20, as soon as you log off and go back on, you'll be back to level 1. For those of you who have an old account, but just change the PSN name, fortunately you can just contact PlayStation Network and request that your name be changed back to what it was originally. As soon as your name is reverted, the game will just start working again. For those of you with new accounts, there is no way to get the game functioning as it should. The best that you can do is mod your console either with Hen or CFW and install a mod menu which saves your stats for you. So as long as you load it onto the game with this mod menu, it will load your stats. At the very least, as long as your mod menu does unlock all, you can just load onto the game, give yourself unlock all, and you're Prestige Master. You have everything unlocked. Just remember to not be a douche and use the mod menu for anything else. Modern Warfare 3 is impacted by the PSN name change update from 2019 and is without a doubt the most broken game. Unless you have a PSN account that is older than the name change update from 2019, has not had its username changed, and has played in MW3 before, every time you try to find a game, you'll get the error communication with the Activision servers were interrupted. And not only will you get that error and be sent back to the main menu, you will also crash the lobby for everyone else. If you have an old account but you change the PSN name, you can change this back by contacting PlayStation support and asking for them to change it back. Once it's changed back, your account will begin working like normal. But for those of you with new accounts, there's two methods for you to be able to play MW3. One that you can do yourself, and a second which relies on someone else. The one that relies on someone else is basically you need to let someone with a mod menu host Modern Warfare 3 games for you. As long as they are the host of the lobby and they have a mod menu which fixes this issue with new accounts, you will be able to play. You can find people with these mod menus in P3CC, and they also do revival gatherings for MW3 where they let someone with a mod menu like this host. If you don't want to rely on someone else and want to fix this yourself, you are going to have to mod your console and get yourself a mod menu that fixes this issue. It needs to have an XUID spoofer. You will need to load onto the game with this mod menu every time you want to play. Just remember to not be a douche with the mod menu. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. If you do not have a PSN account that is older than the PSN name change update in 2019, has had its username changed, or has not played Black Ops 1 before, then every time you log off the game, your stats will reset. If you have an old account but changed the PSN name, you can contact PlayStation support and get them to change your name back to what it was. As soon as you do that, the game will just start working for you. Otherwise, if you have a new account, the only way that you can get your stats to save is to rely on a mod menu, which does rely on you modding your console with either HEN or CFW. And as long as you load onto this game with this mod menu every time, your stats will be fine. Not every mod menu is the same. You will need to find one that saves your stats, but at the very least, you can find one that gives you unlock all, and you can just give yourself unlock all every time you log onto the game. Just remember to not be a douche and use the mod menu for anything else. Black Ops 2 is impacted by the PSN name change update from 2019, but fortunately, you don't need a mod menu to fix it. So, in order to experience no issues with Black Ops 2, you need to have a PSN account that is older than this update, has not had its username changed, and has played Black Ops 2 before. If you don't meet that criteria, then every time you try to load into Black Ops 2, your game will freeze. However, there is a quick fix to get past this. Just be warned that you will have to do this every time you want to play Black Ops 2. Okay, so I am on Holly's account here. What you want to do is before you load onto Black Ops 2, you want to go to the account management under PlayStation Network, press triangle, and then click sign. Oh, my face cam's kind of hiding it. You want to click sign out. Once you click sign out, you can now load up Black Ops 2. There we go. So this is about the point that it would freeze if you haven't disconnected from PlayStation Network. As you can see, it froze for a second, but it kept going in. So now we're onto the Black Ops 2 menu. We're going to click start. We're going to go ahead and go into multiplayer. So you can either go into multiplayer or zombies. We're going to go for multiplayer today. Okay, so we're on the Black Ops 2 menu. We just need to sit on this menu for 40 seconds. Again, if you chose to go into zombies, just wait 40 seconds. It's roughly 40 seconds anyway. Okay, I think that's been about 40 seconds. We're going to go ahead and click play online now. We're going to click sign in. And if we have waited long enough, it will let us straight on and will not freeze. And there you go. You are in Black Ops 2. You'll have no further issues. Your stats will save. You can just go ahead and play. Black Ops 3 is broken for everyone, but there is a way you can still play. The game freezes every time you try to use an unlock token. This means that you can no longer unlock anything in the game. This impacts all players. So if you have an account before and you're level 20 and you haven't got, I don't know, the Man of War unlocked and you try to unlock it, your game will freeze. But more importantly, this completely stops new players from being able to play, because the first thing you do when you click on multiplayer on Black Ops 3 is unlock a specialist. The moment you go to unlock a specialist, your game will freeze and it never ever unlocks it, so you are stuck. The only way that you can get past this is by having a modded console with a mod menu and giving yourself unlock all. This way you don't have to unlock anything in the game, you don't ever need to use an unlock token, everything is just all unlocked. Now, because this game does save your stats, you can get someone else to do this for you, but you can't just be in the same lobby as them. They will need to be able to go onto your account. So make sure you do this with somebody you trust. Fortunately, on the PS3, you don't actually give out your password anymore. You only give people device passwords, but I would still only do this with people you trust. There are multiple people in the P3CC Discord who are credible. I had someone from that community fix my account for me, as I had never played Black Ops 3 multiplayer before, and yeah, as soon as you unlock everything in the game, multiplayer just works. If you fix your own account and install a mod menu for yourself, just remember to not be a douche with that mod menu. If you plan on playing zombies, zombies has no issues at all. You can just load onto there, you don't need mod menu or anything, you can just play. Call of Duty Ghosts has no issues. You can play campaign, extinction, multiplayer, there's no issues on Call of Duty Ghosts, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has no issues either. That is every Call of Duty on the PS3 covered. If I've missed any information at all, please let me know in the comments, but I think I've covered everything. Hopefully using this video you can get back on COD for the PS3. Remember to join the P3CC Discord for further support or just to find people to play with, and yeah, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and of course, just remember to not be a douche with the mod menu.